Welcome to Smith Boyer D podcast. I think we should. I think we should talk. I know Will's gonna just roll his eyes.
You want to change the name again?
Talk about changing the name
Of course.
Smith Boyer D and Claire. Welcome back again, Claire.
Smith Boyer DC.
Yeah. So my intro is gonna be a little long. I'm sorry, guys. Stealing the show here, but
Stealing the show.
We're used to
yeah. So I got a hot topic I want to bring up. So I went golfing last weekend and met a wonderful gentleman named Jorge, I think. I'm horrible with names. It's probably not Jorge, but let's call him Jorge for the sake of the day. And the drink cart comes around, and the girl, and all Jorge wants is some ice. He brought a beer in, which you're not supposed to, but he brought a beer in, and he wanted to throw some ice on it. And he goes, "Hey,
Wait, you want to throw ice in a beer? Or
on its can, keep it cool.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's in his bag." So he's like, "Hey, can I get some ice from you?" And she's like, "Are you gonna buy anything else?" And I'm like, "Fuck you, bitch! Like, what?" And she's like, "Did you buy anything earlier?" And I'm like, "How much do you want for the ice?" She's like, "Well, I don't know. It's probably like 50 cents." So, okay, first of all, you're guessing. So that means that you're not even going to fucking turn it in. Like, there's not a price for the ice, okay?
That means you can't charge for it.
I mean, first of all, you're paying like 60, 70 bucks for the fucking round of golf too. So, like,
yeah. So the woman is obviously just fishing for tips. Now, I tip very handsomely. Jared's been with me out to eat numerous times. I'm 20 to 25%.
At least minimum,
more than most people.
If it's better, you tip more. Yeah.
And especially if I know the person. And listen here, bitch. Go home, put on a shorter skirt, bring back a pole, we'll mount it to your cart, and then I'll fucking fling some ones at you. I mean, like, what? Like, I mean, how? Like, I just don't understand. Like, where is the kindness at? Like, 9 times out of 10, any other person, whether it's a guy or a girl selling fucking beer off a cart, would be like, "Here you go, here's some ice." But she's so money hungry for a fucking tip. So Jorge didn't have any cash on him. So I pull out $1. I'm like, "Here, I don't need the change." Like, I'm pretty rude at this point. And, I don't need the 50 cents back. Keep the whole fucking $1. Like, you need it.
Well, she's taking it anyways. There's no price for ice anyway. Like, they don't charge for ice.
Like, here's your tip. Change your fucking attitude.
So, and I know people are going to be like, "Oh, he's derogatory towards women." Claire, I'm sorry if I've offended anybody. Like, I don't mean to. It's just like,
I mean, I don't know if turning her into a stripper was the best.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would say the same for a fucking guy that acted like that. It's like when you're so money hungry for it, like just do your fucking job. Like, your job is just to go around, and golf course is 18 holes, right? She's probably serving. It's a nice day. It was.
She's making money.
Yeah. Oh, hand over fist. Most of those people are probably like return customers throughout the day. She's probably taking home $400 or $500 in tips that night, plus whatever her wages on top of that. And for her to get huffy and puffy over a fucking handful of ice, I just thought it was so low class. Like, and so maybe a stripper reference isn't.
Sounds like the time we went to the restaurant and the chick's like, "I need to support my kids," and shit like that. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if it's low class, but I think what it is, some people just should not be in the service industry. And I'm one of them. Like, I don't like people. But, like, the way you, like, make money in the service industry is kind of just being overly nice to everybody. And people will respond to that. And some people still aren't going to tip because they're freaking cheapskates, and those people exist. But the service industry isn't like, oh, you be nice and you get something. It's like they have to treat everybody super nice, and then eventually, and then the majority of people will reward them for that. Yeah. So, I agree with you, Joey.
Yeah, and it's a contradicting thing, right? Like it's a contradicting thing between just myself alone. Like, I love to tip, and I love to show generosity. Like, if I'm sitting at a bar, you guys know I've been sober now for fucking, 15, 20 years, or whatever it's been.
Yeah.
Not a drunk, so I don't have a coin or a fucking date. I don't know, somewhere in that area. But anyways, like, when I'm at a bar, and I'm taking up real estate where a man or a woman could be making extra money, I will tip $1 per water. Like, I'm counting every time I fill up my water. Because most of the time when they see a guy drinking water, they're like, "Fuck this guy," and then they never come back, right? And so like I feel like I tip generously, and what's funny though is I have a different take on it. Is like, and this is like I say, where it's like I got one shoulder telling me one thing, the other shoulder telling me the other. It's like when when people started tipping, like I'm not immortal, so I don't know when this fucking began. But we're 1600, 1700. Do you think somebody was like, oh, this is all I have. I have 1 shekel. So when you cut that in half for my loaf of bread, you know what? Keep the other half. I'll starve the rest of the year. Like when did tipping become like now everywhere demands almost a tip. There's tips on the bottom. I mean, there's been on the bottoms of fucking teriyaki receipts, fucking coffee shops. Now Starbucks. The people at Starbucks, I felt bad for them when they put that into play because everybody would be like, "Oh, just push zero." Like they were so offended that they had to ask now, and Starbucks was taking like 50% of those tips, which was bullshit. Anyways, that's a whole nother story. But like the way I look at tipping is like if you go above and beyond, and your job is just to serve me. But if you go above and beyond and you're looking out the corner of your eye and you're seeing my water get down half full and boom, there's another one. Like if you're doing the extra work to make sure that I am, not without attention, then I feel like you should get a bigger tip. Like tipping should be based on the performance that they put on as a service worker, food service worker, whatever they are.
Well, it is. I mean, and here's the thing. I know, like, people. And this is actually a good topic because a lot of people are like going crazy, about tipping culture and we need to stop all tipping culture and all, restaurants or whatever need to provide the living wage, blah blah blah. We shouldn't have to, blah 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 blah. So I don't know. Like, I don't necessarily agree with that. Like, first of all, yeah, like people have put, like, I've gone to like some small like grocery stores and they have a tip box, but they're just putting it there. Like, like it doesn't bug me if you give me that option. And like I'm at a grocery store, it's like no tip. You know what I mean? Like I get that. Like a lot of places put it there that like, and it's fine to just go nope. Like I'm not tipping you for a 2-second exchange. And like I said, like I grew up in a restaurant, so like the waitresses and everybody, like that's how they made their money. They would get minimum wage, but they would get tips, and that's how they made their money. And so I always tip well, like and I kind of like tipping. Like if I'm going out, like I just know if I'm going to a restaurant, going to a bar, where like I expect to leave a tip, and you can leave a 5%. You can leave note. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but yeah, like for me, it's like bad service. Like I know I shouldn't, but I'll still I'll give them a 10% tip. Like unless it's even if it's bad, I'll still give something. But
I've had a couple of no tip experiences. Like
and that's fine.
I think I've probably had 10. Looking bad. I've been out to eat a lot.
So isn't
and I wouldn't
tipping,
judge you for that.
Isn't tipping like more of an American thing? Like I know foreign countries they don't do tips, right?
Yeah.
But they pay their wait staff a good
a little bit more. But
Will brought up a point that I was gonna bring up is so he said that when he worked in the restaurant industry, you got paid minimum wage and your tips were kind of your lifeline, and that was the way of the world. But now minimum wages are in most like big cities are up to like $15-16 an hour, to where there's no competition. And so it's not like the food workers are not making the industry standard. Like they are making the same wage as most people,
correct,
in like starting out professions or like high school jobs or whatever. And so they're being compensated fairly well. And so I didn't turn my phone on silent. Sorry guys, but yeah. So anyways, I think they're being compensated right off the bat.
Well, they are.
So, like I say, don't mistake this for like I don't tip. I tip everywhere I go. I tip the fucking Cafe Elite girl $2 today for a $3 coffee. Like, cause I got $5 bill. And I'm like, and so like I tip very well. I mean, it's a frustrating thing.
And I know, and part of it's me growing up, like seeing those people, and that's a hard freaking job. Like that's, I think they deserve it because they have to deal with the worst people in the world.
I worked in a restaurant when I was 16, in high school.
Yeah,
yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Well, and like our waitresses, like on like a busy night, they'd all throw the kitchen, $5, $10 a piece. If they, if they made like 100, they would like, throw back $30 to the kitchen or something. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, it is American, and I do get like too many people are putting the option. Like, fine, like just say no and stop bitching. Like, just push no tips and stop bitching about.
What really pisses me off is if you go in with like a group of 10 or 12 and they automatically put a gratuity down. Like, that shouldn't.
Well, that's because some of those people like will come with a group of 10 and not leave a tip, and but the big thing is when they put that gratuity and they don't tell you, and so like you tip on top of it, right?
They kind of sneak it in there.
Yeah. Like if you don't look and you think you haven't tipped yet, and then you see there's a but.
So with that gratuity, are they still expecting a tip on top of that, or no? That is their tip, right?
Sometimes they do. Sometimes you can tell they're itching for it. I mean,
they don't necessarily expect it, but sometimes I'll still tip. Like if I go to a really nice restaurant and it's included, sometimes I'll still But that's like I just work that into I'm talking a really nice restaurant.
Yeah. Like I'll never tip on. So I will tip on top to get me to where I want to be, if that makes sense. So like, if they charge most places, I honestly haven't been out with a big group and I don't know how long. It used to be 18%. It's probably, I'm guessing 20% now. But let's say it's 18%, and let's say I'm like, you know what? They did awesome. I want to leave it 25%.
Right.
Yeah.
I will give them
You'll pay the difference.
I'm not going to tip them another 20% on top of it. So,
Yeah, and like I said, like look, if it's in there in the gratuity and they're expecting something else, like whatever, that's on. Like I'm not gonna be crying at night because I disappointed them. So
Claire started to speak up there. What were you going to give us some intel from a different country on tipping?
Yeah, how do you view our tipping culture being from China?
I gotta say, like for the first 18 years of my life, like I guess I never really had to worry about tipping, cause like boom boom, this is how much you're supposed to pay, and this is how much you pay for what you get, and that's like included like service and food. Um, so I guess I never had to worry about it. And if the service is bad, um, I I think what we gotta do is like we make a complaint, and then that's it.
If the service is bad in China, do they off them in the back alley? Like
they probably just kill them.
Yeah.
I mean, wait, never mind. I can't say that.
Unalive them.
Yes. Uh-oh, hope we don't get.
Yeah, if the service is bad, we just like tell the managers, say, hey, what's going on here, like blah 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 blah. But also, I feel like it does feel a little more attention in terms of service here, because back in China, like if we want something, we kind of just like raise our hand, like, hey, can I have my water filled again, or can I get another cup of tea? But here, like I feel like being checked on so frequently, it's also like something that I'm not used to, but
so
I guess like people,
so the wait staff don't like circle around over there and check on. You got to actually get their attention.
No, I don't.
So that's interesting though. Like, if I went over there as an American with the American culture of them constantly checking and filling my water, like, and so I would just think that they're being fucking rude. When in reality, like that's just how it is. Like that's interesting though. Like
if you need your water filled, just like raise your hand, and they will come to you and ask you if you need anything, and then
if you do that over here, they'll think you're an asshole.
I'm gonna bring that to America. I'm doing it. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna go out to the restaurant tonight and just order water, so I just can keep raising my hand. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go to China and just tip everybody. Would if you're going in China and like you leave a tip, would they think you were like, what is you left some money behind or something?
I think they're gonna they're gonna be confused. But if you explain to them like thank you for the service, they're gonna probably be flattered.
Yeah. So I just have this memory, like say growing up, it's just like these people, they had like, you know, it was like 2 families, they had like 6 kids total, the parent, and like there was less food and garbage and toys like scattered around, and they left like a $2 tip, and so I don't like, it's one of those things where it's like I get both sides, but like a lot of the like if you've worked at a restaurant, just a lot of the people and crap these people have had to deal with on a daily basis. Like I don't know. I mean, like I get people's complaint with tipping, but it is kind of an American thing, and it is kind of like it's kind of a culture thing. Like I saw, you know, you saw your parents leave a tip, and it's just.
I worked in a buffet. I saw some shit in a buffet.
Oh god, those are the worst people.
So, if you're familiar with the show, this is the longest intro we have ever done. I apologize.
I'm gonna use this as my topic.
You guys have stuck with us so far. Thank you. So yeah, I'm Joey. Will, how's your week?
My week was like I have this tipping story I was gonna tell you about actually. So
perfect. No, shit, perfect.
No, I had a good week. I was a little sick last weekend, but I still had managed to have a good 4th, and you know, my wife had to go hold my dog's paw that night because he gets a little scared with the fireworks.
He's pretty bad with the fireworks, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't like freak out. Like, you know, some dogs go crazy. I mean, he's not like, he's just really scared and like clingy. Oh. You know, so my wife ended up, I think, spending the night out.
Kind of a clinger anyway. Don't tell him I said that because I love him.
Well, you don't hurt his feelings. Yeah. So.
By the way, just to update you, I had on my list. Will, I'll say it now since you had last week off. By the way, me and Jared said that you had your penis removed.
Yes.
So, yes. So, can we, in fact,
Is that what you were having done? Well,
yeah.
I actually had my penis removed 10 years ago. Yeah. So there was.
You guys heard it here first. Just to update you, you can't ever take time off again from this fucking podcast because our topics last week was I bitched and I told everybody that I have never voted, that I think all politicians are fucking idiots, and
glad I missed that one.
Yeah, a couple other things, but anyways, so let's keep you in the podcast, okay?
But we did tell the people not to blow their hands off. So.
Yeah, we actually gave bad examples on what not to do with fireworks, so I don't know if we like helped or hurt the cause.
Did you get some good sports talk in when I wasn't there?
No, it was all 4th of July and
politics and 4th of July. It's probably a good one for me to. Jared, how was your week?
It's good. I actually I can share a little later, but I got some news. You know. Yeah, it's official as of Thursday last week. So, but yeah, it's a good week.
Way to cliffhang.
Yeah, Claire, how are you doing?
Pretty nice. We drove down to Portland last weekend. Actually, okay, I didn't even touch the steering wheel for even 1 second, but we went down to Portland.
That's probably for the best. Yeah.
Whoa!
Was this like you and a friend, or like who's we?
Bo, was he a guy?
Yeah, me and my boyfriend.
No, Claire.
Oh, Claire's got a boyfriend. Well, there goes half our viewers.
We drove down, but he did a lot of driving. Appreciate it. Drove down the coast and stayed in Portland for 2 nights and just walked around a little bit. Pretty nice. Tax free.
Do you like Portland?
Yeah. Has Portland cleaned up itself at all, or
you didn't get stabbed with any needles or anything, did you?
Yeah. No needles, Claire?
I haven't seen any needles, but I assume there still are, because I've seen some crazy people at night.
Yeah, night's pretty bad down there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Portland's Dakota had some dance competitions down there,
Mm.
and I will tell you that we used to go as kids. We used to go down to the mall and stuff, and go to
It
the
should be pretty
outlets and
nice
everything.
back then, though.
Yeah, it used to be, and they had the ice skating rink and stuff, and like I don't know, like once a year, us teenagers when we had a driver's license would like drive down there, and it is a complete shithole. Like
Yeah.
I'm trying to be nice, but it's downtown. Now you get on the outskirts, it's I mean it's just like any other city, right? But downtown, like yeah, it's bad.
I
It's
guess it
it's
depends
almost worse
because I
than
went down there a few years
I
ago,
mean,
and
I think
it's
it is
kinda
worse
clean,
than
but
Seattle.
maybe that's just where I was. I don't think like if you're
Yeah.
I don't know like
You
if
get-
you
you
I
get,
don't think
like-
if you compare it to China to International District Seattle, I don't think or Pioneer Square, those are I mean
Well, it depends on where you're at. If you're down, like I don't,
exactly.
I'll just call it the red light district because it's like where all the gentlemen's rooms are. Like if you're down in that area where all the like food trucks and everything
Of
are,
course you were there.
it's gotten so bad. Like it's bad. Because
Okay.
me and the kids
Well-
went down there to like try out different food trucks, and it's
Maybe I went there
But-
before it got bad. So.
Maybe.
yeah. So right on, Claire. I know before we get into anything more, let's talk 5 minutes about obsession.
Oh yeah, shit. You went and saw that, didn't you?
I went and saw it, and Claire was right. It was kind of a banger. Like it was they did a little bit of that like tweaking out like forward and backward uh like what's the movies that they like Annabelle
raising your
and stuff
hand?
like that. Some of the no what's the movies where they're all
Claire, are
like
you raising your hand? You keep
Yeah,
going
it's
like
like-
Yeah, I wanted to tell Will that by the way, it's on Apple TV now if you want to watch it.
it's on Apple.
I think that's the one thing I don't have is Apple TV.
Fuck,
I
you
have it.
you went and paid to see it. Now you could watch it on Apple TV.
That's
I
it.
mean like
I had
Apple
a free
TV, I
trial.
think you still need to
Oh.
pay, but
Oh, well,
Yeah, so Claire, let's see here. Where is that? What was I gonna so at the end of Obsession. Now, is everybody gonna watch this? I feel like I shouldn't ruin it.
You're
yeah.
fine.
I mean, I will, so don't ruin it, please. But
I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
so we'll cover yours.
Yeah, well, take your
Yeah,
headphones
we'll,
off.
We'll cover your don't listen to this part. So there was a prime moment in the movie, Claire.
wave at me when
Where-
you're ready for me to put my headphones back on.
We'll do So there was a prime moment in the movie at the end where the girl, where when he's like laying on her lap, like after he kills himself, and she pushes him off of her, like when she comes to, like once the curse is broken, it's the part I'm talking about, and she like shoves him off her lap because she realizes what happens. They missed a perfect time for like a little zinger in there. As she pushes him off, she should have said, "Get off me, you fucking psycho," because like he's the one that asked for the wish, but she was really the one that was psycho, and I was like, like as soon as I saw it, I was like, "You got to say something." And then she didn't say anything. I was like, that was a perfect moment to like get everybody kind of chuckling, like to break the room a little bit. Anyways, that was my one critique on it. I thought it was great. I thought it was a good movie. Okay, Will, you can. Okay, now we'll just let Claire talk about how she liked the movie. So yeah, okay. Now that we ruined the ending for everybody,
Yeah. At least
Everybody
for me.
will.
Nah, I think so. So my friend told me to watch it because she said first it's good, it's pretty good as a horror movie, and second, like she said it's gonna bring out some relationship thinking or like some reflection. So I'm like, okay, let's go watch it, and um, and yeah, I gotta say I do see some reflection, and so I hope this doesn't ruin it for Will, but it's about like um how a controlling relationship can be scary and the suffocating, if that's accurate, Joey. Um and now like whenever could 'cause I got pretty insecure sometimes, if I think about myself, and whenever like I don't hear back in a certain amount of time, like I I just can't stop thinking. Okay, what's going on here? And like,
Jeez, Claire. Oh,
okay.
you're not that, Claire. You got to give us some time. They'll answer.
Claire,
Oh, I
Claire,
know. So,
Claire,
and
that's totally normal. That's so normal in a new relationship. Yes, 100%.
Give them a little time.
I know, but everybody, like, especially in a new relationship, especially when you're young, it's your first relationship. Like, even, like, probably everybody I've dated, like, especially in the beginning, like, yeah, you'll hear back for a couple hours. I'm not saying, like, you're freaking out, but you have that voice in your head being like, why aren't they, like, you know, it's just, I think it's normal, Claire. Yeah, it is. For me.
yeah, and I'll be like, oh, okay, so he lost interest, and like, okay, so here we go. Yeah, I like stuff like that, and almost wanted
just make
to
sure
just
not
like
to actually text back and be like, fine, fuck, you know, like, what's
exactly
going
like,
on?
yeah, so many times
see,
I just wanna double check, but now I think about obsession, like and I think about how this can be weird and
you
like
just gotta play it cool, Claire. Play it cool.
oh trust me like and
But
that's
I will
all
say
I'm trying to.
I will say, Claire, after watching the movie, so 2 or 3 weeks ago when you were on, so what started this whole thing was you asked us if we do we think it's wrong or right to wish for somebody to be in love with you.
So,
And
yeah.
we responded to that, but there were some details that you skipped in there, Claire.
Whoa, what did I skip?
So now I'm not going to ruin the movie because this comes out right in the beginning, but the guy really likes the girl, and so he thinks that this whole like wish thing is like a joke. So like I think when we responded, we thought the guy like really had one wish, and he knew it was going to come true. So he makes the wish like, oh, I
Okay.
hope she.
I thought it was more like a
in love with
spell
me.
kind of thing. Like,
Yeah, so he
yeah.
thinks it's like a joke, and he's just like, "Oh, I really want her to love me," and then boom, she falls. So I think like, yeah, I like given that.
So it wasn't that
context,
intentional.
Yeah,
But
but I will say when you told me it was a horror flick, I'm not. I'm like I said before, I'm not a big like horror fan because of all the crappy CG and stuff. But I would almost say that the movie. I'm trying to think of like a comparison, maybe like a Quentin Tarantino film or something. It's like more like a thriller with horror aspects like involved in it.
Like more
So it's
suspense than
pretty good.
anything.
Yeah, it's like on the edge of your seat kind of. It's not really like oh shit, like jump out of your seat scary. And so yeah, I thought it was well done. I thought it was. I mean, it's a far fetched story, right? But
I'm gonna have to check it out.
It was well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you should.
So thank you, Claire. Thank you.
Because I like
But
those type of video games, you know, like the horror
psychological
video.
horror.
Yeah,
games?
psychological.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a little story. Maybe this will make you feel better, Claire. Thank you to
Cafe
our
Elite, shout out.
non-sponsor, Cafe Elite.
Also,
Can I just
Dasani
can I just say
water.
before you say that Will, Cafe Elite, every time I
Miss
go there,
Mickey's?
there's new people now. There's no more regulars. Like Starbucks, are you poaching the Cafe Elite baristas? And if you are, please stop. Like what the fuck is why are the Cafe Elite baristas missing? Anyways, go ahead.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Hopefully they're not getting like abducted.
Sounds like a turf war going on.
Something's fucking crazy. Go ahead, Will. Sorry.
Okay, so actually, after my wife and I's Jen's first date, right? So we had our first date at 13 Coins in Bellevue, and so we had like on our first date. I'm sorry, Joey. You're right. I should have invited. So anyways, we just had some drinks, and then I think we kind of hung out in 13 Coins, like the lobby for probably a half an hour, and then she left, and like I thought it went really well.
Like she left in the middle of the date?
No, it was after the date was over. This was
No,
on, like,
no first date kiss or anything. Just she left.
no kiss, but I'm kind of a sleazeball. So like I was
Play it
like,
cool.
kind of moving my arm, and I think I was like stroking her hair a little bit, and she, doing the test to see if like she like pulls.
If she was
like,
into it.
Yeah, to see if she like pulls away or something. So I think like that was
Sure.
I think as far as I got on that date, the old hair touch. So anyways, like I thought it went well, and so like, I think the next morning, I texted. I'm like, hey, I had a really good time. I hope we can do that again. Let's blah 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 blah. And like nothing, crickets. And I'm like, okay, no, that's fine. And then like I think like you know, halfway through the day around lunch, I'm like, hello, are you there? Nothing. And then I think like, you know, like that night or something, I sent like I think I sent her a text. Or I might even message her on the dating app profile. But I sent this long thing like, hey, you know, I had a really good time. Like, if you're not to like me or not into me, that's fine. But I think it's really crappy of you to just ghost me and not say, and you know, like basically just like, hey, you know, I'm totally fine if it was work for you, but I would appreciate if you just like told me that you weren't interested and let me down. Like, it just seems kind of like it wasn't like I wasn't like calling her names or going off, but I just
you went obsession on her ass.
You don't
apparently, according to Joey,
you don't want her wasting your time either.
Well, no, because because I thought I literally thought it went well, and it seemed like that. Well, like, that night I get this text, like, oh, hey, I was out all day and I left my phone at home or something, and so I don't have my phone. And I'm like, oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Maybe don't check your dating app. Maybe don't read that message I sent last night. Shit. So, and anyways, I thought that was kind of relates to what Claire was talking about.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did I sound thirsty or desperate? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I've got a friend that if she doesn't respond in like 10 minutes, she's like, what the fuck's wrong? I'm like, dude, chill out. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like, no, I get it. Like, I've been there. I was married and got divorced after 8 years, and I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I will say, like, going through everything that I went through made me like realize, because I've dated 3 girls since before I became a nun 3 years ago. But yeah, like, it was like when they don't respond, like, whatever, they're probably fucking busy, like, whatever. Like, I don't know. I just learned, like, there's more important shit than sitting there fucking waiting for a fucking screen to light up. Like,
that's fair, but like
if they don't text you back in like 2 or 3 days,
yeah,
something's wrong. But it always worked out where like when I was married or whatever, or dating, like the times like I would freak out and I'd be like, oh my God, and then they'd be like, oh, I was camping, I didn't have service. I'd be like, oh Jesus, like I just sent, like Will said, like I sent you 3 texts and I shouldn't have. Like, I don't know. Like, there's usually a reason, and if they totally ghost you, then is there really anything you can do at that point anyways?
No, but
worked up over.
I agree with you, but first of all, I don't like ghosting culture. You know what I mean? Right. Like just, you know, because I've been on both ends. It's like, it's just a courtesy of like, hey, you know, I wasn't feeling it. Thanks. You know, like, that's all it takes. And I think just the fact that, like, you know, I was really shocked and caught off guard because, like, the date went well, you know, and I was excited. And so, yeah, like, and that's kind of the hard part is, like, you know, with dating is, like, yeah, when you get excited, you know, and you're, like, you know, like, you kind of have that feeling, like, oh, I thought that went really well. And then, and sometimes I had those days where I thought it went pretty well, and then I got the rejection, you know, the next day or whatever, and it's like, damn, like, I misread that, I guess. So I agree with you, Joe. Like, it's not like, you know, it's, and like, I think we both know a person you're talking about, maybe, that like after half an hour will send a.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and then it's funny because you're I'm not gonna say his name, but
yeah,
he knows who he is. But like, I'll tell him, I'll be like, dude, like, just chill out.
Yeah.
And then he'll be like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And then like an hour later, he'd be like, oh man, she responded last time, but now she. Yeah. I'm like, dude, just chill for a second.
And I would never send an aggressive message. Like, even the one I sent to my wife was like, hey, I'm just kind of disappointed that you just ghosted me instead of just like communicating that you didn't want to see me. You know. So.
I was like that in my 20s. Like,
exactly.
I'd get anxious and shit.
Yeah.
But now, like Joey said, now that I'm older, and it's like you got better things to worry about, and you know, more stuff to do.
That's why I'm giving Claire some grace. Like, her being young at first, but like, it's totally normal. It's totally normal to have those feelings of like, yeah.
Thank you.
Sometimes that happens with my wife. You know, like, yeah, like if I text and it's like I'll have her after 2 hours. Like, well, sometimes I get worried, but you know, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, if I text her and I'll get worried like she got in a car accident or something. I don't know.
So did she saw the message or not?
Like, I don't remember. I don't remember.
You guys are married now, so it all worked out in the end.
Yeah, I think at that point we were already using our phone. I don't remember why I left it.
Are you guys watching the McGregor fight tonight?
I am.
Who's he fighting?
Holloway.
Holloway. I went down and put some money on it.
Oh, nice.
Although actually I won't be. I'm going to play golf. So
it's UFC.
Oh shit.
Oh man, I didn't even know about that. Man, did you put money on Max?
Holloway. Yeah, it's a parlay. It's him and.
You got Patty again? Yeah.
I got Patty again.
Patty the Batty?
Fucked me last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he lose last time?
He lost
last time.
To who?
So I'm hoping he's gonna have some vengeance coming back.
Who did he lose to?
I don't remember. It was like 5-6 months ago.
Who's he fighting tonight?
I don't know. I don't pay attention.
Benoit Saint Denis.
Oh yeah. Actually, he's pretty good too. I saw his last fight too. Like he is actually pretty good. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. But Patty's not favored.
Benoit? Is that how you say it?
Benoit.
Yeah. Benoit. Yeah.
Yeah. If it's a Benoit.
Yeah.
No, it's with
okay. It's Benoit.
It's with a D, not a B. I think.
No, it's a B.
Is it Benoit?
Benoit.
Yeah. Yeah. Benoit is Benoit. I just hope McGregor gets his face smashed in. I don't like that guy. Hopefully he manages to clean his nose up for at least a few months before
and then you can take him and his Irish whiskey back.
Yeah.
So last weekend I'm going through Cafe Elite. I figure you guys will like this one. So you go to a coffee stand, you got you can go either way, to order your drinks. You got one line on one side, one on the other, at most little shops. So there's these two kids on the other side with their bikes. I wasn't sizing them up, so I don't know their age, but I
sizing up kids.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be weird, but I don't know. I'm just gonna say they were probably like 10 and 6 or 7 or something, or maybe whatever. So it's funny. So they're ordering Italian sodas, and I'm on the other side. I'm just getting my coffee, and I'm like, she's like, oh, what do you have? And I'm like, oh, just a drip. And the kid's like, the younger one, he's like, do you have bubble gum? She's like, no, I don't have bubble gum. Like, it's just funny the shit they're asking. And then she's like, he's like, can I get this? And she's like, how much money you got? And he's like counting all the ones, like either he saved his fucking lunch money or got it from his mom. And he's like, can I get whipped cream? And she's like, that'll be $1. I'm like,
for whipped cream?
I didn't know you charged for the
That's crazy.
No.
Yeah.
$1.
What did they get? Hot chocolate or something?
Italian soda?
Italian sodas.
Italian soda. Oh, yes.
I would not charge a kid $10 or $1 for.
No.
So I'm like, so I look at her and I'm like,
5
cents.
Worth of...
I was like, I'll buy theirs. And
I was gonna say it's probably like $1 for the can.
And the kid's like,
yeah, exactly.
Thank you, sir. So I pay for their drinks, and then I'm like, and then I look over and I'm like, if you want the whipped cream, get the whipped cream, man. And he's like, oh, thank you. He's like, can I get the whipped cream? And so I'm like driving off, and all I could think is like that night at the dinner table with their mom and dad, and they're like, yeah, some old man paid for our drinks today. And he told me to get as much whipped cream as I wanted. I'm like,
and then he watched me eat it. It was weird.
Yeah.
I'm sitting at home and I'm like, man, if those were my kids and they came home and told me that fucking story, man, like, I'd be like, these motherfucking people out in this world, like, it's just so funny. Like, but it didn't dawn on me until I'm driving away. I'm like, boy, this is gonna come across really fucking strange to his parents, man. But yeah, so I hooked him up. My bill was like $15, $20.
I'm just blown away. Like, so wait, you buy like a $5 coffee and it's $1 for whipped cream. Like, I'm now wondering if I've ever been charged. Like, if we've ever been charged for whipped cream. I thought that was just they asked.
Like they ask if you want whipped cream. Yeah, I never thought of that either.
No,
yeah.
I mean you could probably get what like
whipped
cream on 10 or 15 drinks. I mean that's like $15. Like,
you know what?
Yeah,
we should buy a bunch of whipped cream. Fill a cooler.
Yeah.
And go right next. Right next to the coffee. Yeah. There you go. Now you're talking.
Well, did I
just
keep
a
you on the?
splash of whipped cream, and that's $1. What the hell? Like how much? I never buy like whipped cream.
Well, they buy wholesale too. It's probably like $2 or $3 for the can.
Yeah.
Like $2. Like they buy wholesale probably.
Here's the funny part.
I used to buy them in high school. You know.
Yeah, we
know. Add cream. She goes, I can add cream and it'll give it the same taste for free. And I'm like, so cream coming out of the carton?
Yeah, I would think the cream would. I would think heavy cream's actually more expensive.
So, anyways, if parents, if you're out there and your kids talk, look, there's no fucking ill intentions. Okay?
Just being a nice guy. Yeah.
Just being a nice guy. Calm down, fucking Steve. Just settle down. It's okay. Like,
maybe give your kids more allowance money. Fuck.
Yeah, I know. Like I'm for some reason I have a feeling these kids' parents aren't that concerned.
Well, Will, did I keep you on the edge of your seat long enough?
Yes, I have been mentally destroying myself trying to figure out what this is.
I officially have a change of career.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah. I hope that's a good thing.
I think so. I think it'll be fun. I think it's gonna be fun. So
okay.
I got a job at the local lumberyard here as a sales rep.
Oh, nice.
So I'll be doing takeoffs and orders and shit like that. So
do you have to do the takeoffs, or do you do takeoffs as a sales rep?
I will. Like if the customer doesn't know how much they need, I'll get the square footage and get what they need and how much they need, and
or they'll kind of tell you like how much. Like how much like and you'll help break it down by how like this, if you have 12 footers or figure out from there.
So it's pretty cool. They had like a little question knowledge test sheet that I had to do. I got all questions right.
Do you get your own office there, or like do you have like a
little?
No,
I'll be like,
or are you at the front?
I'll be at like a desk behind the counter. So.
Okay.
At a computer, so
so do you also take so you work the counter and take the phone call for
and if we're slow, and I'll help the guys out in the yard if I need to load the truck up and stuff, or if we get a call and somebody orders stuff, they do deliver, so I'll be taking the truck out and stuff. So
did they compensate you a little better than your last place too? Or are you
getting paid a little more? Yeah.
Okay.
So. Yeah, no, I think it's, right up my alley, being in the construction, in the trades. So.
Oh, yeah? You think it's a better use of your skills than the last place you were working?
I do, for sure.
Yeah.
Right
on.
Congratulations. It's in a nice AC building, fucking...
Oh, yeah.
Not in a warehouse, a factory.
Yeah.
So.
Just you might not get all those cool days off, though.
This is a little impromptu. I just thought of this. Let's do it. Let's do a special little segment. This is called Jared's second test for his job.
Okay.
So me and Will will fire some random questions, maybe even Claire, and you have to answer them. What is the actual dimensions of a 2x4?
It's 2 inches by 4 inches. Obviously, Joe.
1.5. 1.5 by 3.5.
Actual.
That's correct. That's 1 for 1.
What is the actual dimensions of a 3x13?
3x13. That's not a real fucking thing.
Trick question. You passed.
No, the one question.
Hold on, you're not done yet. You need to cut 30 studs for a wall. Are you using A, a circular saw, B, a multi-tool, or C, a sawzall?
Circular saw.
2 for 2. Jesus.
Multi-tool. No,
So the one question I got wrong was, what size nails do you use to nail down shingles? I thought they were 1 1/8, but they don't have 1 1/8 nails. It's 1 1/4. So that was the one.
You're gonna ruin someone's roof if it's.
I know that 1/8 of an inch, man.
It's not gonna sink. The whole roof's gonna fly off.
What does BF mean? I thought I looked into this so many times, but
Bigfoot.
Boyfriend.
Bigfoot.
Boyfriend.
No. Cause I guess I never get to work on the rough carpentry takeoff. So the unit they use is BF, but I need to. Let me search it up again.
Lineal foot?
Foot?
It should be lineal foot.
Lineal foot, yeah.
No, I think they use
barefoot.
Barefoot.
Barefoot? Rough carpentry.
Well,
okay. So
while Claire is loudly looking at this, congratulations,
Board
Jared.
Thank you.
foot.
Board foot.
Board foot. Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
Okay, so you're 2 for 2. You got one more. Okay.
Okay.
Jesus.
Jesus.
You're finishing a concrete slab and you want a hard trowel finish. What are the 2 necessary tools that you need for finishing?
You need a steel trowel.
Come on.
And
It's got magnesium in it.
starts
Meg
with an F.
trowel.
Meg float.
Yeah, you're Meg. Yeah.
You're Meg.
Very good. Jesus Christ, you just aced the test.
Well, you don't usually. I mean, you use the mag in the beginning, right, to bring the.
That's true. You bring up the cream to finish. I guess it's an assistant to the finish.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, you're correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the 2-step. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Will.
When do you start?
July 27th. So I put my 2 weeks in officially on Thursday.
Okay.
So
just remember, you're gonna lose all those cush holidays.
Well, I know.
Some of them.
I go from like 11 holidays to 7 holidays. So.
Well,
yeah, the owner's like, "Can you start tomorrow?" I was like, "No, I got to give my 2 weeks." He's like,
"Good on you for doing." Yeah.
And then the store manager's like, "Yeah, I appreciate that. That lets me know what kind of guy you are."
Exactly. So, yeah, like
because they want the person to give them a 2-week notice.
Exactly. No, you're 100% right.
So.
Yeah, if you're like, "Oh, screw them," no, I'm just gonna leave. You know.
Yeah.
They'll remember that.
So we have another comment this
week. Shit.
Right. Well, what's the name? We have
the names are more interesting than the actual comment.
This is it's kind of interesting because we're really starting to see like fans for like each one of us. Now, me and Jared haven't had a comment yet. Hopefully, we get one here in the future. But we have another comment directed at one person. Yeah, let's get into this.
All right.
So, I hate reading the usernames because there's no spaces. I got to try to dissect it here. Okay. Will's sweaty pecs and abs drive me nuts. 1725. Hey, those are my 2 lucky numbers. Oh.
1725. Okay. That's so weird that they had to put the like numbers at the end. Like the first part was already taken.
Like your favorite numbers
so they needed numbers. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. There's obviously 1,724 usernames.
Yeah.
They must be a fan of you too, Joey, because those are your numbers. So
those are my numbers. That's what I bet on roulette. That's my birthday.
I wonder who knows you so well that like that you know yourself.
Question. I think it's all Will, but so here's the question. So again, Will's sweaty pecs and abs drive me nuts. 1725 says, Will, love the show. You look good. Wondering how many hours in a day you work out and what you eat in a day. You are an inspiration to me. I am married with kids, so please don't take this the wrong way, but you are hot. Think about you daily, but not in a creepy way. Looking forward to your response. #watching sleep. That's weird. Love John.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it a female or male?
So
Love John.
Love John. He actually gave his.
So it is a guy. Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Okay.
Anyways, what do you think?
Well, I'm very flattered to all our male viewers. You know, like I think I started like working out. I think a while ago, thinking like it kind of helped me with the girls and stuff. But no, I've gotten a lot of male attention. You know, really, guys are the attention I get, and I appreciate that. You know.
So do you keep track? Are you pretty like uptight with your calorie intake, or do you kind of like fuck around with that a little bit, or do you actually keep track?
Well, I eat the same thing pretty much. Yes. Well, I eat the same thing every day, so I don't have to keep track.
You already know what you're eating. You already know your intake.
Exactly. Like, so basically, if I want to, I just remove something if I want to go down, and I add something if I want to go. It's just, and yeah, so.
So our Super Bowl parties and shit would really screw you up because you would just come over and not eat what you're used to then.
Well, like on the weekends, like I'll have one meal that's kind of Like yeah, like on the weekends, like I'll have my normal breakfast, and then if I'm going to a party or something, like I'll have one normal meal, which I don't, and I just try to keep it kind of clean.
Gotcha.
And then but my other two meals for the day will be the same as they always are. But
do you have Cheerios for breakfast?
With bananas?
I had Cheerios this morning.
Basically,
was it
I eat
banana
a lot
day or
of
no?
meat. Oh, it was banana day?
Well, it's bananas day. Banana day is every day.
Oh.
I like that.
There was one day when the bananas were looking a little ripe, a little old.
Yeah, so you ate them all?
Fucker. And I cut all the black spots out of it. I had like a fucking banana that was all chopped the whole way down, but I still ate the motherfucker. I gotta have the banana. It's got flavor.
I mean, you can always make banana bread.
There is this one day that I saw Will eating chips. And I'm like, gasp! Will, where is chips?
Yeah, when we get into like my bulking season, it gets a little.
But I took another look. It's actually, I think it's like chicken, like dried chicken chips. Like
Wild's sweet chili protein chips.
Yes.
So good.
And it tastes, and I had a try. It's actually really good.
Weren't they? Yeah, they're actually pretty good. They sell them at Costco, but it's the only really good kind is I think it's Korean barbecue or sweet. I think it's Korean barbecue.
That's why I couldn't find it in QFC. Is it at Costco? Okay.
So now,
well, Costco doesn't have them right now. Like they have that flavor sometimes. Like
so now, when you said you were like mostly doing it for the women back when you were dating, has it kind of changed now that you're married and you don't?
Yeah, now I do it for the men. Well, that's what I mean.
Now you do it for the men.
I never was for the women in reality, anyway.
Oh.
So I do it for the men.
Now you just do it for Will's sweaty pecs and abs.
Yeah, exactly. If I can help us maybe get some viewership from our our LGBTQ friends, then hey, I'm here. If they need want to pay for some camera time off air or something, I could always use a couple extra bucks, but that's neither here nor there.
I think John wants you to go shirtless.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're there yet, but we'll see. But I appreciate it, John. And tell all your friends that may be interested.
So now you said bulk season. Is it like spring, summer, or winter, or is it?
Yeah. So I just finished my cut last week, the 4th of July. Like I just went, and so now I'm like slowly. See, the problem is like you cut, and then you're like, okay, I hit my goal, and then you eat, and then like it's easy to undo all that work really quickly.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like you have to treat, which I've never been good at in the past. You have to kind of treat your bulks like a diet, like your cut.
Gotcha.
Like you have to put just as much effort to make sure you're not gaining too much body fat. Otherwise, but but I like to be lean during the summer, and then during the winter I'm not as strict.
Hibernation.
Exactly. You got to give my mind, my body a little break. Stuff like that.
So, hey Claire, I have a question. Okay, you don't know me. You don't know how old I am. How old do you think I am? Just throw the first number out that comes to your mind.
42.
What's that?
Actually, let me think twice.
I think you look 35.
Don't say my real age. I mean, everybody knows I'm 42, but like.
Yeah, why would you say that? Are you?
Oh, then it must be.
Claire.
It must be from your real age. I'm sorry. Okay, cause.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, like.
I just can't know that. But okay, let me.
No, but let's say we're
Claire, look at him. Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta be honest here. So.
And you're like, that motherfucker is 60 or 30 or 40.
How old does Joey look?
No, I think you are between. I think
20.
I know that you are. So I've always. So when I first met you. I thought you were between like 30 and 40. But then, like, I know that, like, you have 2 daughters already. So that, then it's probably, like, a little older
By looking at him, Claire. Just looking at him. You don't know him.
Me,
you never met him. Like
you don't know if he has kids or not.
Yeah, like if you just saw him, just look at him and say how old he looks. It's not like
between 30 and 40.
No, like a 10-year range is literally.
That's good enough though. Like so, where I'm going with this is so like I told you, there's new baristas at this Cafe Elite all of a sudden like every week, and so anyways, there's one lady that's been there. I'd say probably a month. So I've talked to her a couple times, and last weekend for the 4th, she was like, I think the kids were there on Sunday that I bought the drinks, and this was on Saturday. So anyways. She's like, oh, what are you doing for the 4th? And I'm like, oh, just hanging out by myself. The kids are busy doing other stuff. And she's like, oh. And she's like, how old are your kids? I'm like, 19, 20. And she's like, oh, when you first told me you had kids, I was thinking they were like 25, 30 with kids. And I'm like,
oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, so not only did you think I was like 50-something years old, but you also thought I was a grandpa. How old do I fucking look, lady? Like, I don't know.
Joey, I think you look younger than you are. Like, honestly,
I think so too.
I would say you're 33 to 35.
Who looks older, me or Joey?
Jared.
I think Joey. Wait, what?
Jared looks older.
Really? No,
yeah,
I think
Joey looks younger. It could be because of your cameras too. Jared's camera, you're really kind of isn't as good. So Joey's got that high five, it makes him look younger. So I think,
but Jared last time I think he has his like beard shaved a little bit, I think, and that made him look like much younger. I think guys, as long as
his skin, like
they shave their beard, they all look very young.
I bet if Joey shaved, I bet if both of you guys shaved, you would look 5.
And bet you two will.
I told you guys I look like a pedophile when I shave. I'm not shaving. It's so bad.
No, just get a little mustache. Just leave a mustache.
That's even worse, Will.
I know.
No. Mustache rides.
Okay, we got about 7 minutes, boys. We got some any hard-hitting topics we want to get in?
So, did you see that story on the pilot in Argentina? I think it was. He had a student with him training to fly, and the instructors
commercial jet or what? Or
no,
like a Cessna, small plane.
Yeah, Cessna, whatever. The pilot looked over at him and said, "You know what to do. You got this." And the instructor just jumps out.
Wait, what? Plane. Oh, while they're flying?
While they're flying.
Like with a parachute?
No.
Like he died?
Yeah.
And that's classic.
So now the student is flying this plane by himself. His instructor jumped out of the plane, and now he has to land this plane by himself.
Have they gotten to the point where he knew how to use the radios? Because that's big.
Sure, I just saw the headline.
Because if he can get in contact with Tower, they can guide him through that.
But he was able to land the plane safely, and
so I mean, he had.
Could you imagine if you're like a student flying this plane, and all of a sudden your teacher just jumps out?
I can't imagine if you're not a student. I can't imagine my teacher ever jumping out. Right. But yeah, being a student.
Crazy.
That's so cool though. Like,
that's so cool.
That is a cool way to go.
That is a cool way to go. Yeah.
Talk about saying "fuck you."
You got this, bro. Peace.
Yeah. Man. But yeah, that was.
So, I got one more. I got kind of a funny one. It's funny in my head. So, Jared's gonna understand this more than you guys. But so like when you're playing golf. So last weekend, me and Jorge, sorry if I got your name wrong and you're watching.
Shout out to Jorge.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed your ice.
Jorge's awesome.
Yeah.
So Jorge only played 9 holes with me, and then he bounced out, and I kept going to finish off the 18. But anyways, so Jared, like on YouTube golf, how they take their hat off and then they shake hands.
Yeah.
Like, I've never had that moment, right? So this is up there with the fucking Jeremy Renner dream from the other day, from a few weeks ago. So, we're on the fucking 9th hole, and we both we putt in, and I look over, and he's taking his hat off, and I thought, is this fucking happening?
This is it
right now. So not only does he take his fucking hat off, this is like I said, just like Jeremy Renner, this thing just keeps getting better. he takes his hat off and he takes his forearm and he wipes the sweat away, like just like we're in a fucking slow motion movie right now. And then so I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta get into this. So I take my hat off and I take the bill of my hat and I wipe my fucking sweat off my forehead and switch hands and I go up and we lock hands. Like normally this is the moment where like you fuck the handshake up and it's just ruined, right? No, we lock in. Solid connection, solid pocket, just.
Was this like Predator, like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Carl Weathers, you know, where they...
Kind of, but it's a little bit different, little different vibe.
Like with veins popping on your forearms and just,
Yeah, and we're like, great game, man, great game. Like, it was just like, it was one of those things, and I got to the golf cart, and I was like, Jesus Christ, for losing my virginity on the golf handshake, it's like being on an ecstasy. I may never feel that feeling again.
You're pretty much on the PGA like tour right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we're coming off the Masters. Like it's like I just want a gold jacket. Like it's fucking amazing. And now I have that expectation. Like what happens if the next one is just lame and we like just kind of take our hats off halfway and like is it ever going to compare?
You gotta blame it on the other person. You gotta hold up your end. You know what I mean? You gotta get that hat off, get that sweat off, and go in for that firm shake. And whatever they do, you know, if you got the right partner to make it happen, it'll happen.
The only thing that I could think would have like made it better if I said something like cool, like good game, brother, like you know, like just really went for it.
Yeah, right? Some kind of golf lingo.
It was a sporadic thing. So Jared, have you had that golf handshake? That was my first time.
I haven't. I mean,
Claire, have you had that?
Yeah. No.
Oh, Will? No.
Barely handshake.
I mean, I've shook hands with people like after playing around, but not like.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole hat off.
Yeah.
Like professional style is. I'm telling you, Claire, go get a set of golf clubs. Buy a set for like $2,000. Go play one round, and then give your fellow golf partner that handshake, and it'll change your life.
Best $2,000 you ever spent.
I still remember that time we went golfing, Joey, and we got paired with those two girls, college players. Holy shit, they were kicking our asses.
They dominated the fuck out of us. Yeah, any guy that thinks, oh, women can't play sports, go out if you're just an amateur like shitty golfer and go play with some fucking like actual like university or professional like women golfers. They will fucking work you. They were like, I mean, they were out dry. Everything about it, they were doing better than us. Like there was just no question. Yeah, it was, and it was actually cool because I was back in when there wasn't really YouTube days. And so it was kind of cool seeing that firsthand. Like, remember that? Like, they were. And
they didn't look down on us either. They were, you know, they were cool.
It would have been funny if they were just shitting on you guys all the time.
Well, we were kind of upfront with.
You want to take another one? Oh, hey, the ladies' tees are up there, boys.
We were kind of upfront with them, like, hey, we're not very good, so that's okay. That's okay.
I hope Jorge's there today when I go. That's my.
Yeah, when's your? Oh shit, you got a tea time, huh? For quarter to 5. Yeah.
I hope you can buy ice for some other.
What if you just bring some ice for him?
Well, I bring my backpack cooler with ice and water, so I'm good. But
just start telling people like
any of your ice or what?
No, I told him I have an ice pack, and he says, "Oh, we probably won't cool it down in time because it takes. I mean, it takes a while. Like it'll keep it cold, but it's not going to get it cold. So, yeah.
What kind of
you need to
drink
find a way
to
screw over the drink cart girl. Like I don't know, just bring your own beverage. You know, just start. I don't know.
Maybe you're on a. Hey, Will, I love that idea.
Yeah.
I should fill up my cooler with ice.
Yeah.
And I should just drive the cart around to all the holes and be like, anybody need ice? Free ice. Yeah.
Be like, see that lady over there in the car? She tried to charge someone for ice.
For ice.
It's so funny. They like no outside food or drink, but I sneak my own.
But they didn't say no outside ice.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, I think Joey's got a very important tea time that we don't want him to miss, and with a day like this,
is it hot out there? Or
it's a good one.
Perfect day.
No, it's like
Oh.
I thought it was only get up to like 75. It's not too hot today.
It's like 78, depending on where you're at.
It's 90 here. It's supposed to hit triple digits tomorrow. So.
Anyways, we'd like to thank all our listeners. Sorry, go ahead, Jared.
No, you're good. I'm done. I'm finished.
Okay, we'd like to thank all our viewers. Please like, subscribe. We're going to try to get Claire back as much as she's able. So to all our male and female listeners that like Claire, please comment. And
especially all our male listeners that like Will. You know. So.
Yeah, or the ones for me. Hey,
we should just
maybe you should be a little more revealing next time, and maybe
maybe you should, Claire. When we get to 100,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do my shirtless episode.
Oh shit!
Let's just take our names off of the fucking podcast and call it Claire's Corner.
No, I don't. Man, you guys are flattering me.
Claire, you have to give us a cut of the check when we start making money, though.
Or how about Claire's Cool Corner, KKK?
I don't think we should do that.
No? Okay, that'd be funny for you.
Probably a bad idea.
Isn't the CCC?
Well, yeah, but if you spell things with K, it's cooler.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not.
Anyways,
thank you everybody for listening.
Lost about 50% of our viewers.
Please comment, whether it be about my sweaty abs or about whatever else is on your mind. Please comment with questions, and we will see you next time.
Leave me a comment, please.
Yeah, leave Joey a comment about how young and beautiful his skin looks.
Don't make me blush, Will.
It's
give me a lumber question, you know?
And if you are in the need of lumber in the Devil's Lake, North Dakota area,
hit me up in a couple weeks.
Jared. Yeah, he may just give you a discount, but maybe not.
How long's your 4x4, Jared?
we got 8, 10, 12 footers. You know?
How long do you want it to be?
We can cut to fit. All right.
Peace.
Like, comment, subscribe.